planes are pretty cool.
Dude, I know. I could teach you a lot about them, you know.
No way?
Yeah, you want to learn?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Planes. They were first invented by the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur. They made the first controlled, sustained flight of a powered, heavier-than-air aircraft on December 17th, 1903, just 4 miles south of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Powered aircraft were first used in the war in 1911 by the Italians against the Turks near Tripoli, but it was not until the Great War of 1914 that their use became widespread. The attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise military strike by the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service against the United States Naval Base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii Territory on the morning of December 7, 1941. The Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service attacked Pearl Harbor with the B-5 N-2 bombers and the Chia D-3A-1 dive bombers, which forced the U.S. to join into the fight. Right before the conclusion of World War II, the U.S. decided to bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki on August 6th and 9th, 1945 respectively, killing roughly between 129,000 to 226,000 people, most of them being civilians though.
We participated in the Vietnam War. We were based in Thailand. A base called Utapao, right on the Gulf of Siam. We served there for a year. We did maintenance. Joe was a crew chief. I was in field maintenance as a specialist. We repaired B-52s, KC-135 tankers, and we actually flew several missions ourselves when we got on flying status.
The first commercial flight ever in history occurred in the United States. In fact, it occurred on January 1st, 1914, 3 years before the United States would enter into the First World War. New York City, September 10th, 2001, the day before 9/11. The day before, 2 American Airlines Boeing 767s were hijacked by Al-Qaeda and aimed directly at the World Trade Center, killing nearly 3,000 people. All right.
So anyway, the SPAD 13 was one of our primary fighters that we used in World War I. This happens to be a reproduction built by our wood shop from the original blueprints. We have about 6 years and 40,000 hours putting it together. Now, originally we wanted to make it a flyable aircraft, but we could never get the proper version of the Hispano-Suiza engine to use in it, so we made it a static airplane instead.
With respect to Ukraine, it's now been 4 days since Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 was shot down over territory controlled by Russian-backed separatists in Ukraine.
On July 17th, halfway through a flight from Amsterdam to Malaysia, a passenger plane was shot down over the war-torn Ukraine and Russia border. All 298 people on board, most of whom were citizens of Netherlands, died in the explosion.
Hey bro, thanks for teaching me about planes.
Hey dude, no problem. Anytime.
Maybe next time we can play Fortnite, we can both be in planes.
All right, bro. Sorry, I gotta fly.